Welcome to my first vegetable garden. Today I'm going to talk to you about using sprayers in your garden, how to use them, where to purchase them, and I'm also going to talk to you about spraying down your tomato plants and what's the right procedure for doing that, or basically, how do you do it. A couple of things you need to know about the sprayers is they come in gallon sizes and 2-gallon sizes. This is a gallon container, and I really recommend getting at least 2 containers. One of them you're going to use for chemicals that are more poisonous, less organic, so to speak, and then the other one you're going to use for things that are really truly organic, not toxic, like this container I use. Baking soda spray. I make a baking soda spray and a soapy water spray. Those are things that you could literally spray in your face, and it might burn your eyes, but it's not going to hurt you. When you're purchasing a sprayer, you're going to see a lot of different kinds. You're going to see them priced anywhere from $9.99 all the way up to $30. For a gallon container, you want to buy something that's somewhere in the mid-range. They do last longer, they spray better, and they will save you money in the long run. You just don't need an expensive one, and the cheap ones might only last a season. You want to look for one that has a dial, and if I turn this, you'll hear the pressure come out, and that's one way just to reduce the pressure so that when you open the top later, whatever's in there doesn't spray out on you. You can just do it that way. And you can see this is a soapy water spray and a baking soda spray that I'm using on my tomato plants. Here are my tomato plants that are boxcars. However, there's some controversy around what boxcar tomatoes are supposed to look like. And on the picture, they're smaller, they're rounder, they're smoother. These have ridges, so I don't think they're necessarily a true boxcar, but they're a great tomato that I'm going to keep and I'm saving seeds for. It's about August 25th here, towards the end of my season, but you can see this tomato has survived pretty well. Even with dye out from the heat, the tomato looks pretty good. Now what I'm going to do for the fall is I'm going to clean this tomato up, put some more stakes in there, fix it up. But before you do that, you really want to spray your tomato down with a fungicide, and the one that I use is baking soda, and it's 1 tablespoon of baking soda in a gallon of water, and I also put in a teaspoon of soap detergent into a gallon of water, and the soap detergent will kill off soft body insects. The baking soda will help the spread of fungus. And before I start kind of messing around with this plant, I want to spray it down thoroughly and heavily, just with the water and the baking soda spray and the soapy water. I combine those two. You can do that with these. And the reason that you do that is, one, I want to kill off any soft-bodied insects. But my hands are going to be in there, and it's going to be moving the plants around, and any kind of fungus spores that are on there, I want to treat the leaves ahead of time with the baking soda. And hold on a second while I pump the sprayer back up. So soak it down, and it's easy to get the top of the leaves, but you also have to make sure you get the underside of the leaves. And I will do this for the whole plant, and I don't know if you'll be able to see, but you can see some spots here, some spots in there, and those are funguses. But if you do spray your plants regularly with a fungicide, you can really manage it. You don't always control it. You don't always prevent it from getting to your plant, but you can control it and slow it down so that your tomato survives, through the season, and you continue to get tomatoes up until frost. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out my other YouTube videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.